Children, today I would be starting off with a new chapter that is Sources of Finance. In this chapter, I would be covering about a brief introduction on financial markets. Along with it, I would be talking about the capital market, its meaning, its features, as well as what are the functions of capital market. Now, starting off with our first topic for today, that is financial markets introduction. Now, children, when we talk about financial market, it is a market for creating and exchanging the financial assets like shares, debentures, treasury bills, commercial papers, etc. About each one of them, that is the shares, debentures, treasury bills, commercial papers, we would be covering in the later part of this chapter. Children, when we talk about the financial market, what does it do? It serves as a critical link between the saving and investments by bringing together the providers and the users of the fund. Children, financial market is referred to space where selling and buying of financial assets and securities takes place. It allocates limited resources in the nation's economy. Children, it also serves as an agent between the investors and collectors by mobilizing capital between them. In a financial market, children, the stock market allows investors to purchase and trade publicly companies' shares. The issue of new stocks are first offered in the primary stock market and stock securities trading happens, children, in the secondary market. We would be covering about the primary market as well as the secondary market. Children, when we talk about the financial market, it includes a variety of different types of marketplaces. Different financial markets, children, include the presence of buyers and sellers participating in the trading of some kind of assets. The type of assets, children, traded will vary depending on the type of the financial market. Financial markets, children, have specific rules and regulations that govern the pricing and trading. Unique market forces, children, will dictate the pricing structure and how it fluctuates. Children, people who wish to invest have different variety of financial markets from which they can choose. Some markets are small and others are vast with extensively daily trading. The investors need to explore the different types of financial markets, learn how they function, and choose the investments that fit their needs. Now, children, when we talk about the financial market is divided between the capital market and the money market. In this, we would be covering about the financial in the capital market as well as the money market. Children, when we talk about a capital market, children, involve both private individuals and corporate institutions trading financial securities. Companies and organizations often need operating capital, children, to operate the business. To fund these financial needs, an organization can sell its own company stock and bonds to investors through a capital market. The stock market is an example, children, of the capital market. In the stock market, children, the stocks are publicly traded by the companies, making company shares available to the investors to purchase. Children, companies can also issue bonds on the bond market, enabling the company to borrow funds for a specific period and interest rate. Children, bond markets or credit markets serve the investors around the world. They help in the buying and selling of bonds. Children, we can say that the markets for trading long term financial instruments such as shares and debentures are known as capital markets. On the other hand, money markets are the markets where short term securities such as treasury bills, commercial papers are traded. We would be talking about what are shares, what are debentures, what are commercial papers, and treasury bills at length in the next video. So, children, are moving further to what is a capital market. Children, when we talk about a capital market, at length, capital market is a market where buyers and sellers engage in trading of financial securities like bonds, stocks, etc. The buying and selling is undertaken by the participants such as individuals like you and me and institutions. Children, capital market helps channelize surplus funds from the savers to the institutions, which then invest them into productive use. Generally, children, this market trades mostly in long term securities. Capital market, children, consist of primary markets and secondary markets. When we talk about primary markets, children, the primary market deals with trading of new issues of stocks and other securities. Whereas when we talk about the secondary market, children, it deals with the exchange of existing of previously issued securities. Another important division in the capital market, children, is made on the basis of nature of securities traded, that is stock market and bond market. So, children, when we talk about the capital market, we can say that it consists of all the organizations, institutions, and instruments that provide long term funds. Business firms, children, utilize the market to procure funds for their long term investments. The point to be noted over here is that these funds are for long term investments. A wide variety of instruments, children, are used in the capital market to raise funds. These instruments are called as ownership securities. And what does it include? Children, the ownership securities include the shares in the form of equity shares, which we would be discussing in the next video, as well as it involves the preference shares. Along with it, it also includes the creditorship securities, which includes the debentures and the bonds. So, children, as we had talked earlier also, that capital market has two main components, that is primary and secondary market. When we talk about, children, the primary market, the key word over here is that it deals into the new issues of the companies, whereas the secondary markets are dealing into exchange of existing of previously issued securities. So, children, to sum up, what do we mean by the capital market? Capital market, children, is an organized market consisting of suppliers and users of funds, as well as it includes the agencies and institutions which assist in this flow of funds. When we talk about the suppliers, children, the suppliers of funds, who all are they? The suppliers of funds, children, include banks, financial institutions, for example, ICICI, UTI, IFCI, IDBI, investing public provident funds, insurance companies, mutual funds. And children, when we talk about the users of funds, who all are they? They consist of business enterprises, government, semi government agencies, etc. Children, underwriters, share brokers, stock exchange, merchant bankers, they are all the agencies and the institutions which assist the suppliers and the users of fund to invest in the capital market. So children, capital market is thus an institutional arrangement by which savings generated in the country are channelized into avenues for long term investments. That is, they help in channelizing the surplus funds from savers to institutions which then invest them into productive use. So, children, we can say that in the capital market, the equity, that is, the ownership, securities, and the debts are marketed in the form of shares, stocks, bonds, mortgages, government securities, in which the suppliers of fund are part of the supply side, whereas the users of fund, they form the demand side of the capital market. So children, as we have now been clear on the meaning of the capital market, now let us discuss what are the features of the capital market. The features of capital market, children, include it deals in long-term investments, bringing together borrowers and lenders, regulated by government, utilizing intermediaries, determines the capital formation rate, provides liquidity, provides a variety of instruments, includes primary market as well as secondary market. Now let us discuss about each one of them in detail. Children, when we talk about that the capital market deals in long-term investment. Yes, children, capital market is a market for trading of long-term securities. It provides long-term investment avenues to the investors. In this case, the borrowers can raise funds for a long period from the capital market. Children, borrowing and lending in a capital market is for a period which is more than 1 year. The long-term financial instruments, what does it include? It includes the shares, bonds, debentures which are traded in the capital market. So children, when we say it provides a flow of capital, yes, children, the capital market is a forum which facilitates the flow of capital from the investors to the borrowers. Investors, children, they supply funds with the hope of earning the best returns on their investments. Whereas when we talk about the borrowers, children, the borrowers seek that the funds at reasonable cost to meet their financial needs would be available. Now children, the next point is that it brings together the borrowers and the lenders. Yes children, the capital markets act as a mediator between the borrowers and lenders of money. It links the persons having the surplus funds with one who is in deficit of money, that is the ones who do not have the money to carry out the business. Capital market directs people having savings to different productive investment avenues, which helps in providing long-term funds to the borrowers by attracting large investments from people. So children, when we talk about the demand and supply, the capital market, children, is an interaction between the demand of capital and the supply of capital. When we talk about the demand for capital, children, arises from the borrowers and the supply is made available by the investors. The next point, children, is is regulated by the government. Yes, children, the capital market is regulated by the government. Children, the capital market works as per the regulations of the government. There is a body named SEBI which is set up by the government who takes care of the capital market and regulates the functioning of the capital market. Now, what does SEBI stand for, children? It stands for Securities Exchange Board of India. What does it do? It controls and monitors the functions of the capital market to protect the interest of the investors. What does it aim for? It aims at avoiding any kind of speculative and malpractices in the capital market so that the interest of the investors is not hit. Now, coming to the next point, that is the financial intermediaries. Children, we have been talking about that the capital market does not only includes the borrowers and investors, the capital market also includes the financial middlemen such as banks, merchant bankers, brokers, etc. Now, what do? They serve as a link between the borrowers and the investors and help in bringing them together so as to channelize the capital market. Coming to the next point, that is, it helps in utilizing the intermediaries. Yes, children, there are several intermediaries as just now we spoke of who help in connecting the capital market to facilitate and function properly. They work as organs for capital market. Different intermediaries involved in the capital market, children, as spoken earlier also, are the brokers, sub-brokers, underwriters, etc. These intermediaries, they interact with the customers and communicate all the important information between the capital market and the customers. Children, now talking about that the capital market determines the capital formation rate in the economy. Yes, children, the capital market reflects the rate of capital growth in the economy. How does it do? Capital market, children, circulates the fund among different sectors of the economy which are in need of funds. It provides huge funds required for large infrastructural developments also in the economy by attracting the investments from the public. Different business corporations, children, nowadays depend on the capital market for raising funds for their needs. In this way, the capital market, children, helps in accelerating the rate of capital formation in the economy and providing the people, the companies who are in need of huge funds with the funds. The next point is, children, the financial instruments. Yes, children, several types of financial instruments are used in capital market to facilitate the flow of capital. The equity shares, preference shares, debentures, bonds, etc. are some of the examples of the instruments being used in the capital market. These instruments, children, are also known as the securities. So, children, capital market is also called as the securities market. Now, talking about it helps in providing liquidity. Yes, children, the capital market is highly liquid market as the instruments traded in the capital market are easily convertible into cash. The investors' children can, whenever they require cash, convert their investments into cash by selling their instruments over the market. So, children, it helps to provide all time market for the people looking for investments and ones who are also looking for borrowing the money. So, children, we can say that the capital market helps in providing liquidity. The next point is that it helps in trading securities. Children, as discussed earlier, also, a capital market serves as a market where securities can be bought and sold. Now, children, let us talk about some of the functions of the capital market. Children, when we talk about the functions of capital market, some of the key functions of the capital market are it links the savers and the investors. It helps in the capital formation. It helps in regulating the securities prices. It provides for investment avenues. It also helps in economic growth and development. It helps in minimizing the transaction cost and time. It helps in continuous availability of the funds. Now, let us talk about the functions in detail. Children, the first function mentioned is promotion of thrift. Yes, children, a capital market helps to inspire people to save money. It offers children incentives for saving money in the form of attractive rate of interest and dividend to the people who save and who invest. So, children, we can say that a capital market provides a scope of appreciation in the capital value of the investment. The next point is that it helps to link the savers and investors. Children, as discussed earlier, also, capital market serves as an intermediary between the people who have excessive funds and one who need in the funds. So we can say it channelizes the ideal lying resources to more productive resources where it can generate income and increase the productivity. It helps to mobilize people's savings by directing and guiding them for productive investments. These investments help them to earn regular income and they also provide growth to the investors. Children, the another function of capital market is that it helps in the capital formation. Yes, children, the capital market has an efficient role in the formation of capital in the economy. It fulfills and caters to the needs of the financial things of different sectors of the economy by providing them with sufficient funds that too timely. It transfers funds from the ideally lying sources to more productive and development sources. The next point is investment avenues. Yes, children, a capital market provides profitable avenues to the investors. As just now we talked about, it helps the investors in earning maximum available return on their funds. The next point, as discussed earlier also, the function of capital market is liquidity. When we talk about liquidity, children, the investors can invest the securities used in the capital market as a negotiable instrument. The investors can sell them at any time. That is, their investments are convertible into cash. They can convert their securities into cash whenever they are in need of funds. The next point is that it regulates the security prices. Yes, children, a capital market regulates the stable and systematic prices of the securities. The capital market, children, continuously monitors the trading of securities. It keeps an eye over the whole process, making it possible to avoid any unproductive and speculative activities. Funds, children, are provided at standard and minimum interest rate to the borrowers. This helps children in security prices being stabilization in the economy. The next point is, children, it is a ready market. Yes, children, a capital market acts as a ready market where borrowers get a ready market for their shares, debentures, bonds, and other instruments in the capital market. They can sell their securities directly, children, to the investors. So we can say that a capital market serves as a link between those who save money and those who need money. Another function of capital market, children, is the transfer of funds. Yes, children, a capital market provides a mechanism, a system for transfer of claims on the capital funds. The next function is related to the economic growth and development. Yes, children, as discussed earlier also, the capital market helps in the economic growth and development in the country. It helps to speed up the economic growth in the country by providing funds among different sectors of the economy, that too on timely and continuous basis. Children, it provides funds for large infrastructural development which require huge funds also. Long-term financial requirements of the business houses are also being catered by the capital market. So, children, we can say it helps in improving the productivity of the economy by improving the infrastructural facilities, as well as it helps in the generation of employment. The next point is it helps to balance between the demand and supply. Yes, children, a capital market brings about a balance between the demand and supply. It maintains the cost of capital at reasonable levels with the help of SABI being taking care of the capital market by regulating the capital market. The next point is stability. Yes, children, a capital market consists of financial intermediaries as discussed earlier also. They are the experts who help to promote the stability in the value of securities which are part of the capital funds. So, children, this was about what all we has discussed till now, is that we have discussed a brief introduction about what is financial market. Then we have discussed the different types of financial markets. We have also discussed about capital market, its features, and what are the functions of the capital market. Thank you. Please clear your doubts related to this video on Microsoft Teams. Take care.